A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Oakland A's and Athletics are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try. Jordan Montgomery is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's going
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, steal, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Adrian Steele. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone on top 1. Digging in to try it again, Ken Moses. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Smoked on the ground left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up, down and away, but he just got beat with it.
Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Steele comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Adrian Steele. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steele.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Eaton is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in.
Stepping in, Arthur McDougal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Arthur McDougal.
Ross is 1-2. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yankees going soon. In now, Adrian Steele earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put in. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Steele going back, still going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So coming to the plate, Adrian Steele. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Grossman rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Well, folks, you've just witnessed a little bit of Major League Baseball history. That's win number 116. That's right, 116 on the season, tying them with the all-time record holders, the 2001 Mariners and the 1906 Cubs. It literally does not get any better than that.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Oakland A's earn their 116th win, tops in the division. Joe Ross records win number 16 on the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
On 9 hits.
From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. It's the penultimate game of the year between the Oakland A's and the New York Yankees. The A's find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adrian Steele. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Unable to add. One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that
one. Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Castellanos. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nick Castellanos.
Ground ball left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder.
Now at the plate, Adrian Steele, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Way out of here. That got up into the third deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open to 2 now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of them.
Ready for another chance? Adrian Steele. And he's turned in yet another strong performance at the plate today, but that's become commonplace for him as the league's leading hitter this deep into the season.
Yeah, I don't see how anyone catches him, guys. I really don't. Only a handful of games left. Multi-hit game today. He's playing with just...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in the baseball game.
Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Adrian Steele. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. And he's now secured his 4th knock of the day. Even for him, this has been a great performance at the plate.
Warning, warning, somebody wants a batting title. People better wake up. Guys around.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between 1st and 2nd. But he's safe at 1st as he gets back in time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to 1st is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A couple of the show. In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder number 35, Adam Eaton.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Steele is after it. And he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning.
Hold it.
Settling in now, Tyler Wade. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Cut it right there.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter.
Nick Castellanos now.
3rd baseman, Nick Castellanos.
The 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Steele is there, and that ends the inning. So they near head to inning number. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Adrian Steele, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And to score, the runner from 2nd.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Here's the 2-1. Shot down the first baseline. To Iglesias for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn. And there it is, people. The magic one, win number 117 on the season. 117, making them the winningest team in regular season MLB history. If they tear through the postseason like the regular season, that World Series crown is as good as theirs.
17-7 in this ball game today. The Oakland A's win for a division-leading 117th time. Paul Blackburn wins his 17th game of the season. Henderson Alvarez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank